the Speaker and I and the President have agreed how we're going to fund the government for the next 6 months. We're going to, agreement will fund the government for the next 6 months through the first quarter of 2013. It'll provide stability for the coming months. It'll be free of riders. And when we have, this is very good because we can resolve these critical issues that directly affect the country soon as the election's over and move on to do good things. It puts this out of the way, and that's very important. We'll bring that. We would like to have the votes before we leave here, but it's just can't do it. Doing a continuing resolution, is a big piece of paper, and it's not written yet, but we've got an agreement. We'll vote on it when we get back in September. I'm glad that we've been able to work this out. Senator, I appreciate Senator Boehner's cooperation in this matter, and I hope that we can face these challenges ahead with the same cooperation that we've had in spirit of compromise the last few days on this issue. I want to also say a word or two about sequester. There are a few Republicans wandering around the country stirring up things on sequester. The point of their trip is to call for defense cuts and have those defense cuts replaced with some revenues. Well, that's good. But I say to my Republican colleagues, I couldn't agree more that deficit reduction should include revenues. And they should spend their time getting their fellow Republicans on board. Remember, we're not only concerned about the sequestration as it relates to defense, but non-defense. We did this because we knew it would be hard. That's how we got our budget, our bill, passed a year ago. But the balanced package of cuts called the sequester was passed by bipartisan majorities in both houses of Congress. 28 Republicans voted for these cuts in the Senate, including Senator McCain, who's part of the road trip they're having. In the House, 174 Republicans voted for these cuts. By refusing to replace cuts with revenues, Republicans are putting millionaires ahead of the middle class and the military. We could avoid these defense cuts tomorrow if Republicans would simply agree to ask millionaires to pay their fair share. I repeat, this is something that all America agrees to, including Republicans, except the Republicans here in the Congress. It's very common sense. It's this thing to do. It's what the American people want us to do, but so far Republicans have been afraid to stand up to Grover Norquist and the Tea Party. So I hope that my colleagues will spend some time on the roadshow helping their fellow Republicans find the courage to stand up for what's right.